Hey guys, I'm out here again today. Hair's all a mess. I don't really care. I'm just doing it. Just getting out here, getting it done. I'm out here today again in the Endorphin Speed 1s. Frankly, just because I liked how they felt yesterday for me and I want to keep on going. Today's the first day of my new job and it's kind of a preparation day of going in and it'll be some just getting the location set up and possibly some trainings, stuff like that. So still though, it's going to kind of get me used to the actual schedule just a little bit. And I found that although I've woken up at 6:30 this morning, it's really not enough time for me to get out the door and get what I would consider a quality session. I'd like to keep my sessions at around an hour. Now I could go high intensity if I wanted to today and get more benefit out of the 30 minutes. But yeah, when I stepped out the door, I basically had about 30 minutes to do what I need to do. But I'm pretty set right now on keeping it in zone 2 with the exception of maybe one session weekly. And today's not that day where I'm going to push it into high intensity. I can feel it. My knees are not ready for that. I've got some issue with the rear tendons that run along the back of the knee, possibly hamstring. I don't know what those are called, but there are 2 tendons back there and they seem to be a bit stressed on one of my knees. So I gotta kind of take it easy. It's 7 o'clock this morning, around about that time, and it's already 77 degrees out here. Pretty crazy, but it's not going to get any better. I think the high for today is supposed to be 91 or 92, but the real feel, whatever they say, around here in Kentucky is substantially worse. It's like over 100. It's like 101, 102 because of the humidity that's in the air. It gets pretty swampy around here. Now I know that my progress is slow and my metrics aren't the best out there, but with consistent effort, I am glad to see that there is some improvement. When I first started back January 1st, it was just walking. 15 minutes is all I could walk. And then by around May or so, I had finally built that up to about an hour of walking or more, sometimes a couple hours. And then I just got kind of like a wild hair up my butt and said, I'm going to run a marathon. Now I've given myself a whole year of training to get ready for that marathon. But once I started to learn what that entailed, I realized that's like Mount Everest. That's crazy. But I'm in the middle of the training and trying to get better every day. So my VO2 max when I started was 24, and now it's reported to be, no, again, it's from the watch, so it could totally be inaccurate, but the reported VO2 max is 29. Now that is still wildly in the low category, but you have to understand my VO2 max has always been low. It's never gotten out of low. So if one day I can bring that out of a low category, that to me would be amazing. So I'm going to keep on working. A 5-click improvement on that is pretty awesome. So like right now, it's 15 minutes into the walk and I've just now warmed up. I've got a little bit of sweat going in the back of my hair and neck. I can feel it. And my heart rate is up where it needs to be within the zone. But now I only have 15 minutes that I can really push. And that's it. So whereas typically I would have like 45 minutes. So I need to get out of bed earlier, or I need to become extremely more efficient at getting my butt out the door when I wake up. Either or, we'll see. I've learned that if I'm walking at this BPM in 119, right now that gets my heart rate into the zone a little quicker. But on the mile time, it allows me to finish just over 16 minutes a mile, maybe 16 and a half. So I kind of used that estimate the last time I had a long run when my knees started to really fail me and I wanted to still cover the distance. I bumped it up to like 124, and then I just walked at that pace, and that allowed me to again cover the distance, albeit slowly. My goal is to finish a marathon May 2nd in under 16 minutes a mile. That's it. So what I'm thinking about at this point, as far as a strategy, I might go in there with a metronome, just running at that 124, and that way when I inevitably get to that point where I need to walk, then I will still pace that walk at that metronome, and I can then at least be meeting my time and not just slowing down and guessing. It'll be pretty set. Can I keep that up for 26.2 miles? I don't know. Certainly not now. We'll see in May. All right, guys, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to jump off of here. I'll be out here tomorrow. Y'all take it easy. Later.